Okay then, here we go. Game number 4 between Algernon and the Philos. Let's see. Again, Regicide. How many Regicide are these guys going to play? Regicide again. Malians versus Teutons, starting with just a normal Regicide start. It seems there's some Gaia houses here, so you do not need to build houses if you can spot those. There's a lake with a huge amount of deep fish and shorefish. Oh my god, so many shorefish. And so many deep fish. Ooh, if any of the players find this and goes for dog, that will be a huge advantage. Oh, sorry about that, that was wrong. Hank there in the chat, only one extension per series, so it will not get extended further to a best of 7. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Algernon already spotting 2 of the boars. He is finding a lot of houses, so as you can see, he's already 40 population. Will not need to make any houses anytime soon. Finding even more houses. Going to try and do the cheap block. Okay, the games went faster for a second. That looked really weird. That looked like the boar pushed the villager forward. Okay, good border for Algernon. Let's look at Red's point of view. What did he find here? Oh, he finds some sheep. I think those might have been sheep from Algernon. Ooh, he's going to ride straight into the castle. Might lose his scouts. Ah, that's unfortunate. Scout going down. He did find 2 huts. Does he see his boars? Where are the boars? He does spot one of the boars and the other one. Oh, there are 3 boars. But he does not know about those just yet. Oh, there are actually more boars. Are all of these wild boars or the iron boar? No, 4 wild boars. With Algernon, he had 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. Okay, so both players have 4 wild boars near them. And ooh, look at this. I think Algernon might find the water. He might find the water. He does see this, and he does look at this. He sees a line of shorefish. That's so much food. Look at that. That's so much food. Even if you don't want to go for dock, you can just place a mill here, and that would be insane. I think... no, the Malians are not the ones. There was one civilization with the faster fishing villagers, but I cannot remember which civilization that was. And yeah, look at this. Algernon is even finding houses on this side of the map. May not seem like a big deal, but keep in mind the house, 30 wood. You're not going to get housed anytime soon, as you can see already. 60 population for Algernon compared to 50 from the Philos. Like the max population, I mean. I think Algernon might lose his count as well. Yeah, that pond, that's so huge. And I don't think that Red is going to find it. That's a bit unfortunate with the map generation from his part. He probably doesn't want to go out scouting with his king, because if the king dies, he loses the game. But not finding the... yeah, he didn't scout his side at all. Not finding that water could be huge for him. Okay, both players up to the village. 23 villagers for Red, 21 villagers for Algernon here in the blue, so he's a bit of behind. But look at Red, 780 wood, 800 wood as well for Algernon. I would really send a villager forward to dock here. Come on, man, send a villager to dock. Oh, he even sees a deep fish. Does he? Oh, I think he just misses it. Just misses the deep fish. Even though there are like if I put off the visible thing, you can see them jumping, but with the fog of war on, you cannot see them jumping. With the amount of wood he has, he should really go for a dock. But oh, it's a mill. I thought he was building a house there. I was like, why are you making a house? But he's making a mill so we can make farms. Okay. Could be a potential fast game with all the boars here. They're going to get to the castle age really fast. Going for a barracks instead. Algernon doing a lot more scouting if you look at the score. Look at the scouting difference. queuing up villagers. Come on, queue up villagers. Queue up villagers. There we go, one villager finally being queued up. But he needs to queue up one more if he's only making the market in one ville. Come on, send the chick to make a dock. Go make a dock. We got enough wood. And Malians have the buildings which cost less wood, right? Buildings cost minus 15% wood except farms. There we go, going up to the castle age. Oh, don't want to go into view log. And reds. Ooh, missing 7 foot, force drop off on the sheep. There we go. And clicking up to the castle age. Half a minute behind, but 3 more villagers. 3 more villagers for red. So the civilizations, Malians versus Teutons. Teutons have strong paladins, they have strong Teutonic knights. Algernon Malians, champ scarls like we call them, because the infantry get bonus pierce armor. Oh no, or I'm messing that up. Where's Malians? Oh yeah, barrack units get 1 pierce armor plus age. So in the Imperial Age, these champion are kind of like Huskarls, but I don't think that Persian player is going for range units. So what could he go for? He could go for Arbalest, could go for champion. Might see heavy camel if the Teuton players go for paladin or cavalier. Elite Gebetto could see those being used since they're really strong raiding units. So I think the Malians have more options here, and I think it will be decided by which units that purple goes for. It seems like he's already taking into pikemen, so he's expecting the cavalry from the Teuton player. Teuton player, really bad archers. Can go for the hand cannon to counter potential champions. He has champions of his own. Paladins, no camels, of course. And elite Teutonic knights, which are incredibly strong, but also incredibly slow. So castle age, Teuton knights. And yeah, I'm really disappointed that Algernon did not make a dock here on the right hand side, even though he scouted. He's making some Gebettos. I think he started with the castle, so making some Gebettos to do some raiding. Could potentially snipe some villagers. Yeah, but like always, the Tonic Knight is so slow. And the Malians could go for siege, for example, and micro the onagers to just take out the elite Teutonic Knights. Fletching coming in from Algernon. Could he be going for range units? He's going for a lot on stone, so he might actually go for Gebettos. Gebettos, keep in mind, this is regicide, so Gebettos could be nice to snipe the king. If Algernon goes for a king snipe with Gebettos, and from the looks of it, he's staying on 1 town center, while red went to 2 town centers. And keep in mind, even if he loses, there's still one other game. So 1 TC Imp from Algernon and trying to go into a snipe with Gebettos. Yeah, I think that's what he's going to do. He's going to remain 1 town center, he's heavy on stone, will go for a forward castle drop. Does he know about... Okay, he knows about the enemy castle, he knows about the enemy town center, and his production buildings. Doesn't have any army to protect his forward villagers though. This is a really risky strategy from Algernon, and he is going to build a castle over there, which will deny one of the goals from red. But red already on the way to 3 town centers. Look at the villager difference, 28 to 36 villager difference already. And Algernon needs to keep the villagers alive here. Look at the knights. Might pick off 1 or 2 vills. Malians get hand cannon. Well, they do, but they don't really need it. Because, like, Gebettos counter Teutonic Knights as well. These Gebettos, they can just keep hit and run, hit and run, hit and run versus the elite Teutonic Knights. Because getting hand cannons, you need to get university and chemistry takes a long time to research. But what is Hank going to do now? Is he going to send the villagers back home? Come on, at least take the forward gold, man. Yeah, of course, but you can still hit and run. And like I said earlier, to counter elite Teutonic Knights, I would go with onagers. Onagers and attack rounds. You cannot even run away. Like, you don't even need siege onagers. Even normal onagers will completely destroy Teutonic Knights. If this attempt fails, Algernon will have a hard game with 1 TC versus 3 TC Teutons. Yeah, of course. I mean, it seems like he's really going for a king snipe here. But then I don't understand the mangonel choice. But at least he is taking out a blacksmith. But why go forward with the villagers to make a castle and then go back home? At least just stay on the forward gold. Does he see the castle coming up? Ooh, he does see it. He does see it going up. And he might send in the mangonel to kill villagers. Let's see the micro here. Good micro from Red. Ooh, Algernon. This is why you need forward villagers. With forward villagers he could repair the mangonel, but now no villagers forward. Mangonel cannot get repaired and it will go down when the castle goes up. And Red, he will be protected. He will have 2 castles, 3 town centers, 52 villagers already versus 37 villagers from Algernon. Looking really good for Red here. What could Algernon possibly do here? What could be the plan for him? Like, at this point, I think even though he's in front in score, which is mostly because of the scouting, I feel like he's behind in this game. What will be his plan? I think he will have to go for a snipe. There's nothing else he can do except for a snipe, but like with this forward, he has cast Red respond, make another defensive castle. Algernon really lacking food as well, that's true. Compared to Red, yeah, look at Red already 1k gold. 1k gold. It's looking like it's going not too good for Algernon here. Red just needs to defend. He needs to defend. He's buying even food even. He needs to defend and he will get up to the Imperial Age faster than Algernon. And then he should win this game. But keep in mind, it's still regicide. You never know what could happen here. They do like 1 damage. It's like saying Mamelukes counter ETKs. Well, Mamelukes could kill elite Teutonic Knights if you micro them. It's going to take ages. But yeah, that's why elite Teutonic Knights are hardly used. They're just too slow. They're so incredibly slow. Red here being smart, walling up. He's in front of the game. He just needs to wall up, keep his king safe, and then he should win in the Imperial Age. Like, you know, Algernon tried to go around because Algernon was attacking the Gaia house from Red there. Still, yeah, don't understand the decision from Algernon. He will be later up to Imperial Age. He will probably lose a trap war here, because Red will have 2 castles making trebuchets versus the 1 castle from Algernon. Well, ballsy petards, how are you going to take out this castle? If the petards come in, they will take arrow fire from this castle, then we take arrow fire from the town center if Red garrisons. And even when he takes out this castle, the king can still run away. And yeah, Teuton player going into ranges, which probably indicates hand cannon. Well, most likely indicates hand cannon. Hand cannon or skirmishers, the only thing that Teuton player should make out of the ranges in Imperial Age. Algernon buying wood? Algernon just bought 100 wood. Also a few relics, think normal relics, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm only seeing 4 relics, but yeah. Ram, 1 ram from Algernon. Meanwhile, Red getting chemistry. So we will see Teuton hand cannons. Teuton hand cannons, and what can Malay do to counter hand cannons? Siege Onager, but Algernon does not have the resources to go for Siege Onagers. There we go, traps coming out, Algernon's castle will go down. Nothing to protect versus. He's going to send out the ram to try and snipe the trebuchet, but Red has defensive mangonel, which can kill the rams. And look at that, even the Teutonic Knight coming out. And I think it's the Teutons. Do the Teutons have the boiling technology, which increases the damage versus rams, or is that another civilization? I know they have crenellations, which gives the castles plus 3 range, and they have ironclad. Siege weapons plus 4 melee armor. Oh yeah, the boiling oil is for Persians, not Teutons, but Persians. Yeah, 4th from Algernon, completely cleaned up. Castle gone, siege workshop gone. I think he might have deleted the siege workshop. And yeah, 50 versus 80 villagers. Another town center. And now when he's in Imperial Age, he's going to add in 2 more town centers. Really. He is also still going for infantry units, so it should mean that he did not see the ranges or the hand cannons. Okay, now he spots the hand cannons. He spots the hand cannons, and he should stop making infantry and go for something else. Fortunately, infantry is the only thing he has been tacking into. Doesn't have the resources to go for onager or siege onager. He's making trebuchets, probably still trying to go for a snipe. There's no way he will snipe this king. It's like perfectly in the middle of the base from Red here. Red will see him coming from all angles. Red's going forward, 2 traps, hand cannons. Algernon responding with siege workshop. It's the best response, getting university this time. Maybe we will see siege engineers from Algernon. Oh, yes, I'm not 100% sure if they get siege engineers. No, they do not. Malians do not get Siege engineers. And yeah, bombard cannons, trebuchets. Don't want to say it, but it looked like it's over already. Only thing we could see from Algernon is snipe, but with only 2 trebuchets, that snipe is not going to work out. I think he even lost a trebuchet. Oh no, there. Trebuchets are over here. Yeah, snipe will not work out. He made the wrong decision this game. I don't know why he didn't go for a standard boom. Also don't know why he didn't go for the dock after spotting the water. That would have been a huge boost for his economy. Because in Imperial Age, I think Malians can fight decently versus students. If they can get siege onagers, they can go for their own hand cannons. Yeah, castle going down. The king is in the town center now, or no, king is over here. Algernon still trying to do something. He's going to make a siege workshop way over here. So it looks like he still wants to go and try for a king snipe, sending his king in the corner. So yeah, that's going to be his last attempt. Go for king snipe. 3 trebuchets, pikemen, and a few caballeros, and 1 mangonel. Algernon intentionally giving us game 5 in a best of 3 for excitement. Yeah, maybe. But I think Algernon still wants to advance in this tournament. So if you really... this doesn't look very promising. Yeah, that's... oh, did Red overchop here? I think Red might... No, there might still be a tree right behind the wall here, which we cannot see. That was looking like he overchopped there for a second. If he overchopped and Algernon could get the trebuchets over here to fire on the castle and the Gebedos and the pikemen beneath, there was maybe a small chance he could pick off the king from Red. Let's look at the final stand here. Trebuchets going in first. Trebuchets going in first with no support. Keep your Gebedos on no attack ground, please. Yeah, Red spots it. Red spots it. He knows he's so far in front, and he knows that he only needs to watch out for potential snipe. And there we go. GG, well played. Being called by Algernon. It was such a strange game from Algernon. Yeah, economy better, military better for Red, of course. Economy better as well. Yeah, it was just like 1 town center, and then when you reach a pillar age, he makes 2 new town centers. That was